The event is going good. Yesterday it started with first half was always setting up ourselves, our stalls and everything. But from second half yesterday it was doing really good. We have got a lot of walk-ins, and today I think it's more crowded than yesterday, with more people walking in. And the good part is most of the people are industry oriented, so it's going quite good right now. So right now, the first good thing about pre-engineered building is you can fabricate your building somewhere else at a remote place, instead of doing everything at site, because lot of cities are now getting congested, the roads are getting congested. So if you want to construct anything on site, it is very difficult, because you have to take all your raw material on site and construct that thing. The pre-engineered building is helping you into, as compared to the conventional method, where you can construct everything at some fabrication place, which can be a remote place, and then deliver all those prefabricated structures and start erecting. So it is becoming giving lot of convenience, not only to the fabricator but the owners, the erectors, because it is executed at a faster pace as compared to the conventional method. By default, Tekla is a BIM technology. So Tekla is 3D BIM software, which enables to connect with all the design aspects. So let's say, for example, we are not binding you to any design technology or something like that. You can have your conventional design methods in any software. You can combine that design into Tekla structures, because Tekla helps you into connections, building connections, getting the assembly drawings, getting the fabrication drawings as well. So we are not constraining you to do in a constrained environment. You can do it in any software, design software, get it into Tekla, do the connections on top of it, build a building on top of it, get the fabrication drawings, get the fabrication done, get your project done, erected on the site. So in that way, Tekla is aiding a lot into design, build and fabricate. That's what our approach is. And overall it becomes very streamlined. So you design, you build and you fabricate using the same platform of Tekla. Right now we are talking about a BIM, but how much BIM one can do is a big question mark. So we call it ourselves as an open BIM technology. So we are just not limited to our own surroundings. We can get any other surrounding who can understand BIM into our surroundings and help fabricate a structure in a far better way. So let's say we are talking about collaboration within our own offices with different departments like design, then detailing, then fabrication, production, inventories, purchasing, everything. So Tekla can give you a proper bill of material. Always in Tekla, it's always BIM 1:1. So you can get all the multi-material modeling done into Tekla structure software, and you can enable purchasing out of it, because you can get a good bill of material as well. And if you do everything without any mistakes into Tekla structures as a software, there will be zero errors as site as well. So it's a replication of your model which you have done in-house with different departments or different vendors or subcontractors, and that will be replicated on site. So zero errors in Tekla, zero errors on site. That's the benefit of Tekla structures, because right now what is happening, our material is getting costlier and costlier day by day. Any revision at site it's tremendous loss to a company, because material cost a lot, and also it is impacting delivery of the project, that is schedule of the project. So Tekla will definitely help you in delivering projects and on time using BIM as a base. The good part about construction industry, we started late, but we are adopting technologies quite faster. So we are talking about converting drawings into digital aspects. That digital drawing has gone into 3D, gone further to 3D modeling. Now we are talking about BIM. So when we talk about 3D model, it's a dumb model. Now we are talking about model with all the properties of that particular model. So a wall is just not a wall. We have all the aspects of wall, right? Brick, rebar, masonry and everything. So it's a detail what we are talking about. When you're talking about steel, we know what section it is, how much the weight of the project, gross weight, net weight, everything. So going ahead, we are just not talking about 3D model, but how you can take the digital model on site. So how you can actually fit that model on site, you can fit that model using the topography of that particular earth. We are talking about AR and VRs, which is upcoming, technologies. So we can keep that model on site and see whether this model is really feasible. Is there any mistakes? How the foundation will be? How the the model will sit on that particular topography? So a lot of things are happening right now, which is very exciting. So AR, VR, integrating with the total stations to take the model, digital model on site. So that's another things which we are looking forward. And yes, it's exciting technologies coming ahead. So when we talk about custom PV, so in Roof India itself, we had certain seminars yesterday, certain topics delivered on that part as well. So custom PV, like how we have converted from 2D to 3D to BIM, we can't stick to what we are doing today. So we need to have a good maintenance. You can't keep steel exposed to sunlight because definitely it will corrode. So there are a lot of things as a maintenance you need to look upon, how to paint it, how to coat it, and how a 3D model can be done in a far better way. And the good part is the same 3D model you can use for the maintenance of a structure, because if you're trying to, let's say for example, PB is just not warehousing. I'll give a good example of airports or a railway structure. So earlier the railways were maybe 9 coach, now the railways are 12 coach, tomorrow it will be 15 coach. So how the same 3D model can help you expanding a structure or maintaining a structure as well. So expansion is also one of the part which we don't realize, but it is still there. So expanding your recent airport or a railway structure using the same BIM model. So what you need to do, take your model, build your expansion and take it ahead from there. So definitely that part will also help you in maintenance, futuristic development of the same project. So it's just not maintenance, because expansion is also what we are not thinking. So 3D model, Tekla structures will definitely help into that. We are moving towards adopting new technologies, 3D BIM, Open BIM, AR, VR, total stations, and we as a Trimble are delivering all those things. So when we talk about Trimble Inc., so we are just not limited to building solutions. We have Tekla structures, we have SketchUp, we have our own total station. We can take your model from office to field, okay, and that's not all. We can have a AR VR. So we have also collaboration with Microsoft with HoloLens, where we are collaborating with them to take the model virtually to the field. So with Tekla structures, we are seeing good development, digital development, where we are talking about connected technologies, content-enabled technologies, and constructible technologies. So whatever you do in digital world, it should be constructed and it should have content as well. So we are excited to go into the future. We are always there, appreciated technology in the world when it comes to steel structures. It can be anything into steel fabrication. And yes, we want to maintain our name. It's a responsibility as well for us to deliver good marquee structures in the world, which already we are part of it. And yes, for any information, you can definitely log on to our website, trimble.com or tekla.com as well, and connect with us.